Hey guys, how you going? Welcome to Additional Messages. Okay, so we're back into it, which is great. Thank you for being here. I wish to thank you all for your support, your love, everyone who's messaged me, and all your support. Okay, I've really felt the love, and it's been beautiful. So thank you to everybody who has branched out, made contact. It's been a while, okay, but I really appreciate you guys like so much. Hey, anyway, we're going to do additional messages now in regards to this channel. Okay, I've been sitting on it for ages, and I'm not sure. Okay, I really don't know, but I'm feeling that there might be a little bit of a reshuffle, a rejig of what's actually, the videos that I'm going to put on the channel, because this has been a learning, growing experience, and also to I'm just taking it as it comes. So obviously from when I first started the channel, my life has changed in many, many ways. So I've just been, adapting, and changing the channel as we've been going along. Now, I'm thinking of kind of, instead of separate star signs as such, because it's like, 12 30-minute videos basically, that I'm going to start kind of condensing it, okay, into like fire signs, earth signs, water signs, air signs, and then so that's like 4 30-minute videos, and then maybe doing additional messages on top of that. And I still really want to do like different reads, like with the whispers of love and stuff, guys, which is really exciting. I'm hoping to do a whispers of love today, which I'm going to merge nature's whispers and whispers of love together. So we're going to like merge 2 decks into a special reading for that. It's beautiful. But anyway, so that's what I'm considering doing. Okay, but I'm still unsure at this point in time. I do trust in divine process. Okay, and I believe that if you require help or guidance from the other side, or angels or ascended masters or whatever, those messages will come through those videos regardless. Okay, so even though it's not specifically for, say, Capricorn or whatever, it'll be the video will be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, which is earth. Okay, so earth sign reading. If you do require those sorts of things to help you on your journey, I firmly believe that those messages will come through. Okay, even if it's not your sign, even if you're an earth sign and you're watching a fire sign video, I trust in divine process, okay, and divine delivery. So that's what goes on, all right? So we're going to start additional messages, okay? We're going to get into it. We're just going to see what Spirit has to say regarding this. So the intention for this video is for all star signs, okay? For everybody. And may the messages come through to those who need to hear them, okay? Oh my goodness. I just saw a sun. Okay, so they showed me a sun in the sky here. It's Leo energy. Okay, there's Leo energy here because they showed me the sun, and then your ruling planet, they're saying. And then they showed me a crown, like a king crown, like a king's crown, sorry. And it was like on the freaking sun. All right, so ruling planet, that's freaking hilarious, guys. Oh my goodness, you can't even make it up. And now I'm seeing this guy freaking laughing. So we've got comedians, all right, we've got comedians in the neighborhood. Okay, so psychic comedy may be installed. All right, now lavender. Lavender is important to someone, whether it's the fragrance or the plant. They're showing me the lavender flower, okay, and the color as well. The color, lavender. All right, there's someone's doing either renovations or painting. They're showing me somebody painting on the inside of their house. Someone said change of color, but also change of topic. All right, so that could be a bit of a deal. That's amazing. And they're rolling out a carpet here, laying down carpet, but also on another message, it could be like rolling out the red carpet as such. You're exactly where you need to be, and there's only one way to go about this. Okay, there could be challenges or obstacles. They are showing me a gentleman or a significant other here who may differ in opinion. Okay, but just take that how it comes. All right, and they're saying water off a duck's back. You're doing a good job. You need to be true to yourself, but so does he. Okay, so this is coming to terms with things, understandings, tolerances, things of that nature, and knowing that everything happens for a reason. This is about the right place, the right space, right? And someone's got the go-ahead here. Someone's showing me a pocket watch, and it's about divine timing, right? And keeping something to yourself. Okay, so keeping something to yourself, or maybe putting something aside for a later date or a later time here. Okay, they're saying challenges, obstacles, tertiary learning experience, either to do with higher powers, higher forces, or law enforcement. That's interesting. Okay, they're showing me Saturn rules regulations here, especially the word regulation or rule. Okay, it's very much, I saw the word regulation, but then it kind of shifted into rule. Rules are supposed to be followed for a reason, and there's an, okay. We're talking about official things such as, legislations and agreements and stuff like that on the formal side of things, but we're also talking about personal self-integrity and things of that nature. There seems to be, oh my goodness, I just heard law-abiding citizens in reverse, okay, which means, the general public or people out in the public which don't seem to be within their power, okay, cool, calm and collected and cool as a cucumber, which is going on, all right, so I just sort all right, so your personal inner peace is paramount regarding this situation. Know that it gets to a certain point where there's nothing that you can really do as such, and it's about they're saying personal new beginnings are taking place, and it's personal responsibility inside of oneself. And there was a reference to as within, so without. Okay, so it could be on both ends. Take on board the messages which are just for you, and just discard the rest. Okay, the word Graham is coming through. Okay, that name could be significant either on the other side here. I just hear crossed over. Okay, so crossed over, and that's the end of that, and it feels like it's done and dusted. They're showing me a halo here, so if you've had a Graham who's passed on, that could be first, middle, or last name. He's okay, like they're okay. All right, there is a woman here. I am seeing a woman as well. All right, so I'm unsure if she's connected in some way. She is. Okay, she's going like this, and she's okay too. We'll just see if there's a check coming for you. There's a check coming for you. She's showing me a check. She's holding up a check. A substantial amount of money, perhaps. You're welcome. All right, you're welcome. Something's going on, guys. This is really cool. All right, you're welcome. We'll see. Okay, 1990s is really significant here for someone. All right, now I just want to explain this, guys, when we're working with, when we're working with spirit and stuff. So the loudest kind of steps forward, okay, but it can shift and change and merge. Like as someone, like the loudest comes forward, okay, it can, like another one can step forward and they can blend and like go like that, okay. So I might just say, one or two sentences, but it could be like one or two different, people on the other side actually saying things. So if the whole message doesn't apply, that's okay, all right? Or if a name doesn't, apply, that's okay. But the rest of the message may speak to you, okay? So we'll get back to this because this information is coming through. So 90s seem to be important. This lady or this girl, like she seems young, all right? She could be around the 20 year mark, I'm unsure, okay? She looks young anyway, young woman. She's showing me a trampoline here in bouncing. Bouncing, I always felt like there was a double bounce thing going on there, which is actually quite funny and entertaining. Childhood memories are actually coming through, okay, so this could be significant. Oh wow, there's some sort of looking up to the stars or the sky, okay, so I saw fireworks and two people laying together, looking up and either watching fireworks or the stars there, okay, it could be both or either. That's interesting. She's saying childhood memory here, and there's something about green grass, like it's actually a thing, like, and it feels like it's really cushy, like green grass going on, like, if you were to step on it, it'd almost be bouncy type thing, okay, and wow, that's really interesting how that blended, and the word bouncy ball as well. I'm seeing someone, throw down the bouncy ball and it go ding, 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 ding. Now something got knocked off a shelf. Or something broke, okay? So that could be significant. Okay, pinball machine here for someone, all right, as well. That's coming through from a gentleman here, and I just heard the name Dave, Dave. Pinball machine. Growing up in the 70s and 80s is actually coming through, but 70s was really strong here. They're showing me this gentleman here playing pinball, and it feels like in like a general arcade type thing, so that would have been at the peak of that, like, yeah, about maybe 80s or something like that, 70s, 80s, around there. I'm actually hearing the ding, 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 which is really cool, all right? That's really cool. And I just saw the words multi-ball as well, all right? So hitting it out of the ballpark with this one, that could be literal or symbolic, okay? Or it could be a bloody memory to do with any of that, okay? We'll see what else is coming through, guys, and then we'll get into cards and stuff. Okay, we're shifting to angels now, okay? I asked if anyone else wanted to come through, okay, from the other side to deliver messages or deliver hope, okay, to whoever, and not at this time, okay? I feel like the general messages have been done from past loved ones on the other side at this point in time, but as we continue this reading, there could be inputs, okay? So we're taking a turn, we're going more towards angels now, okay? So Archangel Michael presented Gabrielle, Raphael, Uriel, okay? Someone's going through new beginnings here, and you are divinely supported, protected, and helped upon your journey. Please speak to us. Okay, so talk to them. You can talk to the angels or your past loved ones. There's someone here that's not impressed. Like I'm seeing a gentleman here and he's like this and he's just like, no. Okay, so he's a grandfather figure. Okay, I think he came through another reading as well, but I'm unsure if it's the same. It's the same gentleman. Okay, so he's come through twice, all right? So he's a grandfather figure. I just heard mother's side. He doesn't have much hair on top. He's got a round face. He looks quite... Okay, he's firm, all right, but he looks quite well built, like well built as in like he's got a bit of weight to him, but he's not fat as such. He'd be a solid bloke, right? And I feel like he's generally tall. He's not a short man, but he's not overly tall. He'd probably be around about, you know, fives range. So, you know, 5'9", maybe 5'8", maybe around there. Yeah. Trampoline is really coming through. Sorry, the trampoline deal is really strong. So I don't know who the hell that's connected to, but go out and have some fun. All right. Anyway, so that was a blending of two, for example. Okay. So two different messages there. That's interesting. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll just see if there's anything else. That's interesting because I thought we were done and that seemed to be the communication, but, I'm open, like I'm really open. So, you know, if people want to bloody say things, now's their chance, right? Okay, for somebody here, a citizenship is installed. Okay, citizenship is installed. And we've got a flag here. I dare want to say that it could be an American flag because it bloody looked like it for 2 seconds, but American flags are also symbolic as well, okay? So it could be literal, it could be symbolic. If we're talking about the symbology behind the flag, we're talking about courage and bravery, okay? So that's the Spangled Banner, okay? So that's what that symbolizes, and someone's waving the bloody American flag, okay? And they're saying legalities as well, okay? So stepping up to the plate here, and someone just said home run, okay? So that really feels good. All right, anyway, guys, we're going to move to some cards, but I just don't know what to do. We're going to do spellcasters. All right, now there seems to be a bit of a headache, okay, and seems to be a bit of a headache, okay. You could be dealing with a headache, it could be a literal headache, it could be a symbolic headache, it could be a topic, a conversation, a situation, whatever. Feeling stuck or stagnant could be apparent. Someone needs to up their water intake and essential vitamins and minerals here. Pink Himalayan salt is coming through, so have a good look at that. All right, if you need to work with your healthcare professional if you feel like something's off, all right, to do with your health or anything to do with levels, get your iron checked here. For somebody, we've got the Four of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Cups talks about emotional boredom, not feeling emotionally satisfied within a situation. For someone here, it's to do with somebody else, and it takes two to tango, so jump on board. This could be your connection between the divine or spirit and yourself, or this talks about people, places, whatever goes, okay, but it's feeling unsatisfied on a level. All right, now change is coming. This is about emotional stability for one, but this also talks about decisions, okay? What's going to fulfill you on a emotional level, okay? We've got more than one decision here, which I feel, if you've been feeling this, there's choices coming in, okay? Or this is about taking the time out in a space of, can even mean meditation, but taking the time out to actually assess or thoroughly reassess something here, especially if it's to do with the emotional levels here, because change is happening and we're done with that, or we can't take it anymore. All right, so the question is, what is financially going to satisfy us? That's interesting, guys. So that slip of the tongue or the trip up there, that's a thing, okay? That's an actual thing. That could be significant, okay? But generally, we're talking about emotional satisfaction, all right? So we've got choices. Every cup, you know, bloody holds something different, okay? Slow and steady wins the race with this one. Things might not be clear yet. We've got a foggy mist going on in a nighttime vibe, all right? But this is about taking action on something, but not until you're sure, not until you're ready. For somebody here, illusions are going to dissipate, Okay, so if you can't see the way out or can't see your way out of something, okay, so I'm seeing like way out of the fog, way out of the forest, bloody anything. There's GPS tracking here and GPS navigation. Oh my goodness, I can't even. This is cracking me right up. Sorry guys, it might not be a funny situation, but it's coming through as like it's funny, it's worth laughing at for some reason. Okay, so but I'm seeing someone not impressed. All right, that's like this is like real time, all right, or whatever the day, you know, you can't help it, all right. This is what's coming through. So take that time out, okay, and see what's going to satisfy you. Okay, there's choices to be had, but in your own time. We've got Four of Wands. This talks about community establishment here. This talks about bloody bonds, relationships. It's the key word here is community and coming together. Okay. This can mean celebrations such as like weddings, occasions, formalities, stuff like that. Fun times to be had type deal. Now with it in the reverse, there could be a challenge, a hold up, a delay. Things might not be as good as what we had hoped for, or even to do with the past, okay? These things need looking at. We've got burdens here with the Ten of Wands. Doing too much here for someone. Would you quit that? I feel like there's, you know, a significant event. Could be a birthday party or some sort of event, a work group or meet up that someone's doing all the bloody work here. And but somebody is saying it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off as such. All right. But have a good look at this. Work smarter, not harder. Somebody said. And the whip's cracking on that. So it's about getting your team involved if you've got a team, or getting, you know, it's someone here just said ship shape, and that's coming from a female here. I feel like she's got she came through another video as well, perhaps. It might be the same woman. It looks like the same woman. She's got shoulder length hair, lighter colored hair, could be blonde or light brown, something like that. But she seems quite enlightened, a very loving, beautiful, vibrant person. Okay, she would have been when she was here. She still is. Okay, so she's helping you on your journey. 1980s is very strong with this woman. Okay, you may have had a friendship or a relationship with her at that point in time. Okay, Denise is coming through again. Okay, so Denise might be significant to either to her situation or to you. Okay, just in general, and there's an influencing factor. Okay, to do with something. I don't know what it's talking about, but we're all sweet. Okay, so see what can be dropped. Okay, this is a tertiary learning experience of taking on too much. Okay, so work smarter, not harder. We've got some sort of success. Okay, this also talks about achievements, being proud of what we've accomplished, and a sense of, it's a sense of accomplishment, mate. And the fact that we've achieved something to either a high standard, it's worth apparently it's worth its weight in gold, but we've got people down here that are actually looking up to this person. Now, this can represent ego and stuff like that, okay, and like a following. It's like almost like a cult thing, okay, but I'm really not getting a bad vibe off this at all. I actually feel like someone's put in a lot of personal effort, a lot of work to do with something, and it feels like it's paying off now. They're saying achievement. It's a medal of honor, okay, a badge of honor or whatever, and Spirit's actually, you know, awarding you with this for never giving up, never losing hope, putting the work in, all right? Now, some things, they're saying along the lines, you know, if we could turn back time, which is coming through as Cher as well. So the song from Cher. But it's, oh man, it's really loud. You know, if I could turn back time, right? It's really strong. I'll put that in the description box below. But wow, it's really still going. It's like surround Dolby sound going on. Panasonic's coming through as well. So I don't know if that is someone's, bloody, I'm seeing a Panasonic hi-fi. Anyway, we've got success here and it's starting to pay off, okay? So some things are better left unsaid, and some things are better left undone as well. Like this is about using intelligence within the situation, right? But things are starting to pay off. We've got devil energy, okay, which is in the reverse here. This can be talking about Capricorn. I just said Capricorn goat, okay? So that could be involving an actual Capricorn, all right? Now, something may have been not within its power. This person may have been going through, you know, challenges, struggles, obstacles, taking a backseat, things like that. It's now or never, all right? And it's kind of coming through like now's the time to get shit sorted, get it done, everything under control, wrapped up. They're showing me like tying up loose ends and things like that. Personal opinion, personal preference, and that's the way it is. And it's a releasing to the divine, okay? That's what goes on. I just saw a thumbs down and I just saw a thumbs up, okay? That could be a bit of a deal. But this thumbs down, I just heard the bad attitude needs to go. All right, the bad attitude needs to go. This is self-responsibility, okay? And taking responsibility for yourself, okay? Now, the words lack and limitation are actually coming through, and it's finding freedom through limitation. That's what this devil energy is, okay? For somebody here, it's dietary requirements and putting that as, you know, that in place, okay? So it's about giving up something. It's about creating temporary limitations or restrictions, okay, for long-term freedom, okay, for good results, you know, later on. All right, this is what needs looking at. Somebody here, someone's done it. All right, someone's going on a detox, feels great. We've got emotional maturity here with the King of Cups. We're talking about a masculine energy. Okay, he seems to be within his power, usually a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio gentleman. He seems to know what goes on and he's putting in the work and in it to win it, apparently. So that feels amazing. We've got some sort of underdog vibe here, which is quite interesting. This is, okay, someone just said winning, but at what cost, which is the Five of Swords card. Okay, so they're saying that might have been removed. There's some sort of removal that could have been connected to winning at what cost, putting in the fight, verbal arguments, verbal disagreements, and something's been done and dusted here, or moving on, moving forward. They're playing Craig David, walking away. So I'm walking away, right? They're actually playing that song. Okay, so we've got an underdog here, right? Who is in a good position to bloody win the battle, to win the war. Okay, sitting pretty on this one. And someone just mentioned that there could be financial stability as well. It could be worth its weight in gold to put in that effort. All right, we've got Six of Swords here, which is moving away from the past, mate. It's moving away from the past, all right? This is a symbolic of refugees, war-torn country, right? And they've fled. They're like, I'm out. And that's the end of that. Now, I'm picking up on heartbreak. That could be a deal. Cleanse ground, protect yourself, let it out, okay, and try to heal. This is about self-healing, guys. I'm getting a bit of a headache as well. So feels like a bloody headache, mate. It could have been a headache. But we're sailing on this, all right, and sailing into the future. Now, we may not know where it is we're going, okay, but it's saying like hopes, high hopes, on your horse and back on your horse, right? And this is about moving into the future in confidence and glory. We may not be able to see where we're going, but there's faith here. Like this chick is, you know, holding on to the box. She's got her eyes shut and she's got an element of trust going on, right? Smooth sailing here for someone. Smooth sailing, and the war is over, okay? And that song by John Lennon, War is Over, is coming through. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Someone really loves their music. I love it when music comes through. We've got the Knight of Pentacles here. This is Capricorn energy, but it can represent any earth sign. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, savings plans are installed. Good finances, interest, term deposits is coming through. It's a slow and steady deal, okay, and putting bits away, So this is a solid, firm foundation here. If we're not talking about savings plans and finances mounting up. I did just hear the word industry as well. This talks about a man, mid-20s to mid-30s type deal, who's on top of it and within their power, okay? Feeling young again? Feeling young again, all right? But he's the slowest mover in the deck, okay? So things take time, okay? Slow and steady wins the race with this one, but you seem to know what it is you're doing. Battling against all odds, guys. This is great. Now, I did just hear semi-victim mentality come through, so just weigh up the pros and cons of taking on that sort of behavioural pattern there, but I feel generally that the things are clearing away. They're showing me clouds here, which are just dissipating. They're just, they're there, and then they're just a beautiful clear day over the ocean, mate. And it feels good. The sun is shining. The sun is shining on this one. Now, what are we up to? 23 minutes. We're gonna do Psychic Tarot for the heart. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting which decks I'm using because it's been so long since I've done the channel. We'll see what goes on. This is a tertiary learning experience of love and light, apparently. Releasing karmic bonds, scripts, and also what no longer serves. Okay, so this seems big. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right. We've got Love Abounds, guys. So this is dropping into the heart, okay, into your sacred space within the heart chakra, working with the heart chakra. Rose quartz is coming through, guys, and malachite, okay? So have a good look at these things, what may be able to assist you. Rose oil is coming through. Self-love, self-care, self-pampering. I'm seeing someone in a bloody bathtub with like rose petals and bubbles and stuff, and candles. Oh my goodness, this is great. Do that, okay? Self-love, self-care, self-preservation here for someone as well. But this is about self-love and dropping into the heart regarding any circumstance, challenge, obstacle, or difficulty regarding this. We've got new vitality. Batteries are being recharged, mate, and it could be a second wind. as well. Feeling this either within personal relationships, love relationships, or within your own personal self. They're showing me the word independence here. The word star of the show is actually coming through as well. And it's significant, these ones, okay, which is actually quite interesting. When they showed me the word independence, I got directed to the fact that there's two ones here, okay. Twin flame bloody relationship, mate. Could be apparent if you believe in these things. Everybody's interpretations of twin flames are different, okay, so everybody's got their own understanding and interpretation of twin flame relationships. It may or may not be, may or may not fit into your mold or your view of what goes on, okay. So there's different understandings and perceptions with this, but for somebody here it's to do with twin flame, okay, and sacred heart flame union, and there's a desire as well. So either any of those words may be significant, okay, or may speak to you, okay, regarding your own personal circumstances here. But this is about you creating the magic, self-replenished here, and something's replenishing or having a second wind. Just remember that you're your own master and you're creating your own masterpiece, okay. I just heard a breath of fresh air, which could be lovely. I feel like I'm picking up like on stagnant energy, like same old, and things are bloody changing. It feels good. It feels like a shake up, and I'm just like, no more, you know what I mean? It almost feels like someone's either changing here, someone who didn't like change or never used to like change is kind of just like now invites the change in, because yes, it feels good. I need a change. I need something different. I need new, fresh, light energy into my life. So do support that. That could be an overall like global thing, because they're saying the stars have aligned. I feel like there's a shifting that's going on, to do with Earth in general. Okay, so let's up the ante, and they're showing me bloody sparkly, light, bright, refreshing, energizing energy like around Earth. They're showing me pristine waters, things going on like that. This could be directly connected to like 5D, 5-dimensional kind of deal there. It depends on your personal belief systems, but it's sparkling and so fresh and so clean, right? So that's outcast there for you guys. We've got dreams coming true. Feels good. When this card falls out, your dreams actually feel like they're coming true. Okay, so this is a vibrational frequency. Try not to hold on to the past, guys. All right, but when this card falls out, you're going to hit the ground running, okay? So this is kind of like a frequency that envelops you or your personal space or whatever. You're going to be feeling this, okay? The power's in your hands. The song, he's got, the whole world in his hands is kind of a deal here, but it's to do with you as well. Like you've got the whole world or your own world in your hands. The world is in your hands. Okay, on a global scale as well. So choices, decisions, what we're going to do about things. For somebody here, this is direct connected to health concerns, arthritis. I just heard rheumatoid arthritis, okay? But on a global level, cutting the crap, throwing out the trash, litter bug is actually coming through, okay? So this is huge. This could be on a global level also, okay? So however the hell is this talking here, this is a deal. Now there's cosmic consciousness here, guys, knowing that everything happens for a reason and everything has led you up to this point, including global evolution, okay? Everybody's here. Everybody's rocked up to the party right here, right now. Everyone on Earth, right? And everything that we've been through, all the history, all the bloodshed, all the crap, all the toxicities, all the poisoning, all the death, everything has led us up to this point. What are we going to do about it? Okay, how are we going to make that positive change? How are we going to make this positive difference within the world? Now, it's not about bloody, fighting things and freaking, bringing anger. We need solutions, okay, to fix these problems. And it starts within love and within the heart, okay? And that's what Earth is, all right? And it's beautiful. I'm really picking up on like Venus energy as well. Okay, that's gorgeous. They're showing me Venus like as a beautiful comet. I feel like times are changing. Okay, significant changes are apparent here to do with either your personal self or global. Okay, I really feel that. All right, but either way, you're gonna probably be feeling this energy. All right, now I'm getting someone here who is actually surrounded with this energy, but they're going nah, like they're denying it, they're rejecting it. Okay, now that's up to you. You can do that if you want. You may not realize that this energy is actually around you. Okay, but put your thoughts to it, as in like it's what you focus on. And it's like, it's about you creating that positive difference as well. I'm getting someone sitting back unimpressed and expecting things to come to them. I mean, things do come to people out of the bloody blue, mate, but generally speaking, it's an expectancy mindset, and you're being encouraged to step up, step away, even from the screen, okay? So that could be, you know, this sort of thing, or it could be TV, podcasts even, okay? Step away if you've been overdoing it, or, you know, if this has caused some sort of expectancy, like, you know, oh, the world's changing, someone's going to save us, bloody, you know, whatever. Be the change you wish to see in the world, okay? And start from within the heart, okay? That's a direct message to someone here. We've got strengthening bonds here. Someone may be giving up the ghost. This could be a direct cut off. This is about whether you wish to strengthen bonds or you wish to release certain aspects, friendships, ties and things like that. Karmic bonds are dissolving, guys. So people may come back into your life to fix up or, you know, weigh out, balance the karma as such, or people might be leaving your life, okay? So just take that as it comes. Try to go with the flow if you can, because it can be, you know, difficult. Do what's necessary if you feel the case. Otherwise, this is coming to peace with these terms and conditions. We're talking about releasing these objects, these things, these patterns, these you know, even addictions, things which no longer serve. This can be a releasing of information also, but best be on your way, best be on your journey. This is about you moving into the future, and it's about you, self-acceptance, and who you really are, okay? So that's interesting, okay? Now, you may be fearing that things are taking a turn for the worse, but change is apparent, okay? It is up to you to see the potential within every given opportunity and make it count, okay? Make it count. And they're saying self-responsibility, okay? Even with like... everything it's to do with the mind, it's to do with the heart, it's to do with you, it's to do with everything. We've got move, which is coming through as it's a change of location here for someone, which may be apparent. They're showing me countries here being inundated with water and things like that. It's a gradual thing, like I'm not saying anything huge, but I did just see the word tsunami, okay? Now that could be legit or symbolic, okay? There could be, oh wow, okay, photon belt is coming through, and there could be a bit of a tsunami, okay? On the energetic levels, they're showing me frequencies, radio waves, things like that, okay? Now whether this is good or bad is up to perception, okay? Involving the countries and continents, I don't want to freak you out. I'm seeing a gradual encroaching, you know, obviously of changing sea levels and stuff like that. Now, this might come into your awareness. I'm not actually saying that this is going to happen. Like, this isn't actually a future prediction or whatever, but this is just what they're showing me as such. Or it might, you may read something or see something which may be similar to this. Okay, move into a space of the heart if you can. By teamwork as well. You may be able to help within a certain circumstance, situation, regardless of whether this is global or personal within your own personal life. I just said business relationships here, cutting the crap and joining of forces. Okay, so that's a bit of a deal, guys. Feels like a deal. I've got to leave it there because we're going to run out of time. I'm going to see if I'm going to do any more videos. Okay, now that was a bit out there, so just, you know, take on board the messages that are for you and just discard the rest, okay? If it speaks, it speaks. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and that's just the way it is. But I may do another reading today, I may not, but the messages are really coming through today, so I'm so glad to be back into it. Now, I love you guys. Thanks for your support, thanks for watching, and I love you guys heaps. Namaste is coming through, and there's a best be on your way, okay? May you find true happiness and love, the love that you deserve, and self-love within, okay? Peace be to you. Peace be to the world, okay? And John Lennon's real strong, you guys. But I'll put those, you know, songs in the description box below, and I hope you enjoy and chill out to that. But I love you guys. Take it easy. All right, see you.